So it's pretty warm out here today. I cut up a watermelon. I think I got a watermelon for $5 at the store. And I cut it in half, and then those halves I cut into quarters. And I spread it out over 2 days, especially when it's hot like this, just to give them a little refreshing treat. And everybody seems to share. It's amazing. Like, you come back in a couple hours and all that's left is the outside of the watermelon, and then they even peck at that for another day or so until it just shrivels up. They waste nothing. But I was cutting it in little chunks and throwing it out in the yard, but it all breaks apart. Now I'm just cutting it into these big pieces that set up, and it's almost like a watering trough. They really seem to like it. I put it in the shade, and they all seem to share. I got polite chickens. What can I say? Before I forget, don't forget to smash up that like button and subscribe to the channel. Get weekly updates on how our chickens are doing. So that's what's left out of the last watermelon. Look at that. Literally just the skin. No waste for these girls. This is how our chickens take a bath. They take a dust bath. We have one tree in our yard that has really, you can see them flipping around down there. I guess they get the dirt in their feathers and they rustle it out. That makes, I don't know, somehow they clean themselves off. It doesn't look like it, but they do. So what I did, I'll show you. I put a baby pool underneath their chicken coop so that it'll stay dry, just like underneath the tree here. This is like really fine dirt. And I put a bag of topsoil in it that's mixed with peat moss, and I'm going to add a couple bags of play sand just to make it, I guess, a little more loose or gritty. And then I'll see if they like that. I hope they do, because if not, it's going to be a pain in the neck to get it out of there. But they really like it up here, but it only seems to be the big chickens. So I wanted to put something down in the, you can see the coop's way over there. Oop, can't even see it. Right down there. So I wanted to put something for the small chickens so that they have somewhere to clean out too. I'll show you how that worked out. I wanted to show you the bath I gave for the girls. I put it underneath their run inside in case they can't get out. It's in the shade and it won't get wet. I put it in a little plastic baby pool. And what I put inside there was a bag of topsoil, a bag of play sand, because Home Depot was out of all-purpose sand, but I would have just used all-purpose sand. And I put a bag of ashes from my fire pit over there, the fine dust when I burn cardboard, just to make it a little more powdery. And I put a couple cups of diatomaceous earth in there just to help with the bugs. And the theory is there that they're going to get in there and roll around in there. They put the dirt all up in their feathers and they get out and shake it off. That's how chickens take a bath. So right now they're using my tree way up in the corner of the yard. But it's only about a half a dozen chickens, or maybe 10 out of the 30 I have. So I'm hoping that, you know, the other 20 will get in here and clean themselves out. So I'm kind of doing it out of convenience. But they can always use, there's two areas where they can clean themselves up now. Now they're free ranging in the yard, so they could be doing it just about anywhere that I don't know about, but I just know the obvious is up in the one corner that I just showed you. And then this will be the other ones. Especially for the Polish hens, they're starting to venture farther away, but they seem to hang close to the coop. So, pretty girls. All right, so that's it on the bath series, a little short video. Once again, right there, smash up that like button, hit the subscribe. Thanks for watching. So once again, this is the tree that the chickens seem to be rolling around in the dirt in right now. I'm sure it's doing two things. It's probably keeping them cool, and they're cleaning up at the same time. You can see how they're digging around that root there, and it's like powdery dirt here. But when I just walked up, there was all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them up here just hanging out together. I mean, now that I'm here, of course they're getting up. I guess they're camera shy. But they're out there sharing the watermelon. I'm just trying to keep them healthy and cool. So far so good. We're getting, I'd say, no less than 8 eggs a day. Sometimes we get 10. That's it. Thanks for watching once again.